Hello everyone, it is time for a new video. Now that I am slightly more free to give you guys content, I wanted to run through some of the stuff that I have been working on. And the interesting part is that even though there doesn't seem to be much going on right now, like in terms of content I can do, I managed to do something that I didn't think I could achieve, which is I can actually kill SSR Mosquito in one single turn. So maybe, just maybe, if we do it again, we'll be able to sweep the event non-stop. So the interesting part is that for this event, I don't think it's worth doing, but only because hero backup stick exists. So the thing is that in order for you to hit the weekly limit for hero backup stick, you need to be prepared to do a ton of talent perfection or conqueror's challenge. So for me, I actually achieved 20k this morning before I even did the vitality mission. So I know that it's actually possible to get 20k without paying for vitality, but the requirements are quite straightforward. Okay, first, you cannot do any unnatural disasters because each unnatural is 30 vitality. Okay, second, you probably still have to refresh vitality twice a day minimum. Okay, third, you cannot fail any of your arena, so you must be able to kill every single day 5 people. I suggest you keep refreshing until you find someone you know you can kill. Okay, and of course you also need to win your tournaments. From Monday to Friday, you actually need to get all 8 plus 1 wins if possible. So now, if you cannot do any of these, does it mean that you can't clear a hero backup stick? I am not sure, because for me, I've managed to achieve it. Okay, and going by this 20k per week plus the purples and the blues that I have here, I am likely to hit level say 190 to 195. Yeah, and I won't need to like purchase the boosted backup stick, which is, it's past that point anyway. So now let's go on to the main thing for today, which is Mosquito. Okay, this is not really a guide, because frankly speaking, I don't think any of you have Goribas, King, Boros all together at the same time. I would say this is more like showcase, you know. Sometimes I have to show off that I'm a whale, no matter how bad of a whale I am. And this is one of those times where I thought that it was impossible, even being a whale, to clear this stage unless you have like a super invested Boros. But I managed to actually bring her to very low HP, or rather I killed her once already. And now the only requirement is that I kill her again. Okay, that could be pretty difficult, all things considered. Okay, so my team lineup here seems a bit random. I don't even have the core activated, but let me try my best to explain what is going on. So the first thing you'll see is that I have Goribas. Okay, his sole purpose here is to normal attack and put corrode on the Mosquito Girl, so that my team gets a 10% damage buff across the board. Okay, my Amai is here to do this amazing amount of damage, as well as to give injury. His injury at 5 stars is the one of the best and most reliable injuries in the game. Okay, King and Boros. So Boros, you need 2 Espers, which is why Goribas is here. Goribas and King both add to Boros' ultimate damage. You just need 2 other Espers to maximize the damage output. And of course, Boros is in front because he actually heals when one of your team heals, which means that when King casts his normal attack, not only does he shatter Scarlet Storm here, he also causes himself to get healed, and that in turn gives partial healing amount to Boros, and that is how he is tanking or sustaining through these 5 turns that are necessary to win. Okay, then I have Beast King. So Beast King's sole purpose here is to deal single target follow-up damage. He doesn't out, because his injure is lousier than Amai, and he just does this normal attack non-stop every time someone hits the injured target, up to 4 times I believe, or 3 times. Finally, we have Chao Emperor. Now, I think there are better options than Chao Emperor, but personally, the Berserk here is what I'm going for. Genius might work as well, but I actually cleared it with Berserk. So I believe that Berserk is one of the key requirements to get her to die. I don't think it's possible to kill her this round. Let's see if I get a very strong crit or something. Probably not happening. So this is only my I don't know, 15th attempt to clear it for my second kill. So if you fail to kill her, basically what you do is you just close your application and restart, and it won't spend the tokens. And of course I don't want to spend the tokens because I already know that with enough luck I can kill her in one try. Like I said before, this is my second time recording this video. The first time it went on for so long and so drony and so tiring that I just gave up. Plus my video kind of crashed, so I won't be uploading that. Instead, this is what you're getting. You don't get to see 40 minutes of me being tortured, or maybe you will. It depends on how badly this run is going to go, right? So, now there were things that I could talk about while we watch this useless event happening. I don't know why you all like to watch me get tortured, but maybe some of you are feeling like the game is getting extremely boring at this time, and you're not alone. Regardless if you're a whale, or you spend some money on the game, or you're F2P, this game has a tendency to be very slow. And the reason for it is quite simple. First of all, it's a Chinese gacha game. Now, the Chinese gachas are all about just every day logging in, doing something monotonous, and relying on, say, the IP, in this case it's One Punch Man, to carry the game. Now, One Punch is not exactly some super huge IP out there. It is fairly massive amongst the anime community, but there's not enough waifus. My club is called Why No Waifu for a reason. And second of all, this game, no matter how you look at it, I won't use the word mediocre, I'll use the word uninspired, right? It's the standard formula for having 6 people in a team smacking turn by turn, which has been used in so many Chinese games and so many gacha games that it gets boring after a while. Okay, if you are from games like Epic 7, or you are from many other gacha games in the same formula, you should know what to expect at this point. But okay, I think that the main thing keeping everyone around is that we committed, or we've been thinking all this time about the black ticket units that will come later, which are some of the favorite characters in the game. You have your Zombie Man, you have Garo, heck, even Silver Fang. Those are kind of like characters people want to have, right? Aside from like King. They will take a while to come out. No offense, but the next few characters are most likely going to be in the order Metal Bat, followed by Silver Fang, followed by who? Zombie Man, yes. Now, for F2P players, you're going to want to save up for Zombie Man, which means that the next, 2 banners at least are useless to you. Because drawing these 2 banners will mean that you don't have enough black tickets left to draw Zombie Man, and that's a big problem. How can you work around this to resolve your boredom? Frankly speaking, I don't think there is a solution to cure your boredom. Because right now the game is in such a bad state where if you are from an early server and you've been playing since the start, there's not enough players even to keep people entertained. If you are from one of the older servers, the newer servers, if you find yourself being outpaced or outplayed by some of the accounts that got lucky with their draws, you also feel like there's nothing much to do, right? Plus you have to save for the next 3 months if you have F2P. So I'm not surprised that people are feeling at best bored of this game. But I want to assure you that it gets better. Oh, nice, we actually downed it. Personally, I am here to stay, so if y'all want to be bored with me, can be my guest. Okay. These events, they are uninspired. They are the traditional events. Oh, unlock sweep, nice. There's nothing much to do except pray that, you know, it gets better from here. And a lot of us are frustrated by live clash. You're not alone. I really don't like the event, but we just have to hang in there because the good stuff hasn't come yet. When the fun heroes come out and you can see more variety in how people play this game, then at that point in time maybe it'll work out. For those of you who can't stand the bottom and you are not exactly like a investor into this game, you can consider coming back later. I would suggest that you just do like, a standard login, collect some of the free gems that are very easily obtained, and then you just come back later to pick up and buy black tickets once in a while. So that could be something you can consider, because ultimately the main purpose of this game is to get you to spend. Like, this game is expensive. It's annoyingly expensive, and most people probably won't be able to afford paying to not be bought. And I totally understand. And I'm saying that you shouldn't spend. Don't be like me. Spending has not got me very far in this game, and it probably won't get very far for anyone. Is it worth it to press 10x? What if it doesn't give you the core reward? You know what? I don't want to press 10x because I'm afraid of getting, like, I don't want to get the core reward halfway. I don't think it gives any extra, so I should just tap this until it goes next. Look at the number of keys I have and how it's not interested in giving me the right items. Okay, fine, this is too tiring. Let's do 10x. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, that's actually pretty bad. It's still bad. Wow, that's terrible actually. Wow. Okay then. Guess I'm not moving on to Mystery Chest 2 even with that amount of keys. So, where was I? Oh yes. Yeah, the game is not in a very good spot, but I hope that some of you who are bored just hang in there. We do need more players right now. We can't have more people quitting. There's only like what, so little players left in the game. Right now it's live clash and there's still only 8 lines in my server. It will get better from here, so just hang in there. Alright, so I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed that brief showcase for Mosquito. See ya.